In this video, I'm going to show you how to add multiple choice questions to an assessment. So you can do that either in your course, or you can do that in your resources. Best practice is generally to build things and make things in your resources so that it's there, and that saves even when courses go away. So I'm going to do that here. I'm going to be in this U.S. history course, and I'm just going to go ahead and add the assessment here. And I click Add Assessment. And when I'm adding an assessment, I need to come up with a name for it. This is going to be a pretend assessment. I go into the instructions and the settings in another video if you want to check that out. It's available in the same vault of professional development courses and videos that we have for you. So with this, you select a multiple choice question, and you can put in your sample question here. And you can see that you've got the rich text formatting options available and some additional things as well. You can input math symbols and block quotes. So if you want to quote from a primary source, you can kind of set that off so it's clear that that's a quote that you're having your students evaluate and analyze. You can do insert other special characters, insert pictures. Simply click on that, and then you can drag and drop it in there, or you can select a picture from your files. And I'm going to cancel that and not put the picture right now. And then you've got your answer choices, and you obviously write out your answer choices in here. I'm just going to put in some letters for each one. And you can, and even within the questions, their answer choices, you've got the rich text formatting available. So you could even insert pictures. So you could have a question, and then the picture, a picture is actually your answers. You've also got this is pretty neat. You can distract a rationale, so you can explain why that's the wrong answer, so students can see, oh, I missed that, and now I understand why, if you want to include those things. Then you're also going to need to select what is the correct answer, and you can even have multiple responses. So there can have more than one correct answer, or there could be two answers that they need to select. And with that, you can give partial credit. Partial match, so they got B but not A, and I'll include a link so you can see exactly how Schoology grades a partial match, and it's different for every different type of question, but that article that they have explains each one, so I'll include that link here. In another video, we talk about how to add standards and things of that nature to your, how to add learning objectives to your questions, and then additionally, there's some other ways you can have the layout and what it looks like. But the standard layout is pretty good, I think. And you can think about the number of columns you want for your answer choices and any other notes that you want to include. So I'm going to make sure, so you can, before you leave, you can preview your question to make sure it looks the way you want it to look. And while you're doing that, you can show the answers. So now you can go back to editing if you want, if there's a change that you want to make because it doesn't look the way you want it to look. And I'm going to save. And that's the basics of a multiple choice question. You can change the point values of your multiple choice questions, of all questions. So you're thinking about, do I want all the questions weighted the same? Are they going to be different? If you put a point value of 0, it shows that they get 0 points for it. It's of course 0 out of 0, so they're not losing credit on something. But you do want to think about the impact of how you change those point values. Additionally, you can copy a question. So let's say you've got a map that you are asking about, and so you want to copy the image and you want to copy the question and even the answer choices, but you're going to change the question. So instead of asking about this particular part of the map, now you're asking about another part of the map, and so there's going to be a different answer. Copying the question is a great way to do that. You don't have to redo everything, just change up the part that you need to. And when you go in and edit it, you now change it, and you'll change the question a little bit, however it is that you need to change it, and so it'll no longer say copy. So I'm going to cancel this, and that is the basics of a multiple choice question in Schoology.